this is Taylor.
And that's Jordan, and today we want to give you some tips on how to save money while you're planning your wedding.
Let's get into it. One quick way to reduce the cost of your overall wedding is to reduce the amount of guests you have. Less guests at your wedding means less mouths to feed, less decorations for centerpieces if you have less tables, and you could probably get a smaller wedding venue versus a bigger wedding venue.
Less invitations, less people overall. It's just less cost overall, for sure. So another way that you can save some money is by booking an off-season wedding date. So a lot of people don't really want to get married in the winter, so months like November through March or February. But first of all, those can actually be extremely beautiful weddings.
Have you seen snow pictures?
I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And then also, because not a lot of weddings are going on during that time, a lot of wedding vendors might give you discounts to book their services or to book the venue because they want to get more people in there.
Another thing to consider is sometimes wedding vendors or wedding venues will offer discounts if you get married on a Friday or a Sunday rather than a Saturday, because ideally they want to fill every weekend they can possibly fill. So all you have to do is ask. If you're thinking about having a winter wedding or a Friday or Sunday wedding, all you have to do is, you're interested in a venue, ask them, do you have a discount for off weekend days? Do you have a discount for off-season days? All they can do is say no.
Exactly. So another way that you can save money is by choosing flowers that are in season. So for instance, if it's winter and you are doing a winter wedding because you want to save a little money that way, a flower that comes from like Hawaii or France or something probably would offset that budget that you're trying to save. So what you want to do is make sure that you're getting flowers that grow within that season. So
grow locally within that season.
Right. Florists are going to charge more if they have to have flowers shipped to their shop.
From a different location that has a different climate than where you are at the moment.
Exactly.
So
if they can harvest it themselves, then it's going to be a lot more budget friendly for you.
Yeah. So for example, if you're having a winter wedding and you want tropical flowers, that's an instance where they would have to ship them in for somewhere else.
Exactly.
Another way that you can save money in your wedding is to hire a wedding planner. Wedding planners are so helpful. One, this is their full-time job. Planning a wedding can't be your full-time job.
Yeah,
you're probably working.
You have a social life.
You have a house to upkeep.
You're engaged. Like, you want to have some moments to just embrace the fact that you're engaged. So.
Yes. So wedding planners, they will take on your wedding as their full-time job. They've been doing this for a while, and they know the ways to cut costs with certain things, or they
have connections with other vendors that they've worked with, and they might be able to get you discounts or make sure that you just stay on your budget. So if you have some ideas, they can kind of say, hey, I really love that idea. It's not really within your budget. Let's come up with a way that we can make it within your budget.
Yeah, that's another service that's really awesome for full-time wedding planners, that they will be your budget trackers. So you don't have to worry about the numbers. You give them your budget and they make sure that you're in within it.
Yeah. A great way to save some money at your reception is to have a signature cocktail. So open bars can be quite costly, and you never want to charge your guests to pay for their own drinks. That's definitely a faux pas. So having a signature cocktail or just having wine and beer as a service instead of a full open bar can definitely cut down on some of your costs as well.
And that way you'll keep some of your guests happy, because some people, if they don't like wine or beer, they prefer more of a liquor. You'll have one option for them to drink that.
Exactly, and it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, they're always cute and have good signs. Another way to save money on your wedding is to hire a travel agent. Not a lot of people know that you actually don't have to pay for travel agents. Travel agents are specialized in planning honeymoons, whether they're overseas, whether they're in-state. They have special connections with a bunch of resorts or have great advice for something that would be a really awesome wedding. And
they can keep an eye on, when flight prices go down. If you have a cheaper excursion that offers the same thing but is with a different company.
And that's one less thing for you to plan. You're already trying to plan this wedding, and sometimes the honeymoon can be something that you're not even thinking about because that's after the event itself.
Right.
And you completely forget that you need to be booking this and booking that flight. So they help a lot with that.
And while you're planning your wedding, because like Jordan said, you might not be thinking about it, you might want to plan a vacation and a long extended honeymoon later on in your marriage. And for now, just kind of honeymoon locally. Travel agents are also really great for that. They might book at like a bed and breakfast for you, things like that, but they can just suggest ideas of activities that you should do, local little hidden gems that you should hit up. But even if you are just planning to stay local for your honeymoon for now to save a little money, you should still definitely
reach out to a travel agent.
Yeah,
they're so helpful. So those are our tips on how to save money in wedding. Do you have any other tips that we haven't talked about? Please comment and let us know.
Absolutely, and we will see you guys next week.
Bye guys.
Bye.